what about Penguin? Because he looks like a penguin.
Does he? Alright, everybody.
Black and white.
Welcome back to Pizza Tower. Yes, we're playing it again. Look, Peppino's real happy. Oh, I hit him in the balls.
Don't worry, he likes that.
He looks like it. So, since last time we played, I have 101%ed the entire game. I got John approved and Snotty approved. Can you believe it?
Nice.
Yeah, I know. That's fucking...
You got Jeff approved.
Yep. Johnny Utah approved down there. Snotty approved. I accidentally killed Snotty the first time, so I had to go into the program and bring him back to life. But, alright, we're gonna pick off from where we left off. We got everybody here again. We got Shredder and Nova. Shredder's driving right now, so, we're not gonna...
Yeah, so I'm focusing on the road. I know this... You're gonna say, well, that's dumb. That's very dangerous. And, like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna...
And I know it's dangerous and dumb, but I'm doing it anyway.
Alright.
I mean, the road I'm driving on has a lot of stoplights.
Oh, they're still fighting. So, as you can see from last time, I've definitely improved my Pizza Tower skills.
Yay.
I've learned basically all the know-ins. Actually, we should probably go back and do the other levels from the first world. Because...
You have learned much, young one.
Yes. Which ones have we not done? Have we not done Ancient Cheese? No, we have not. Okay, we'll do Ancient Cheese. Alright.
Cheese.
So I get to finally show off my expertise level. That was a horrible start. What the fuck? There we go. We gotta collect these toppings. We need them. I'll also do the eyeballs too, why not? I like the eyeballs. Alright.
I've seen people simp over Peppino.
Yes, I have too. I have a friend who sims over him. It's very strange indeed.
I mean, I guess I can
They want
understand.
the pepiness. They want the pepiness.
The pepiness. Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could kind of understand, but I don't simp for him myself.
Maybe it's because he's a war veteran. I don't know.
I mean, that's kind of cool.
He fought in the Salami Wars.
Well, they haven't actually confirmed what war he fought in, so it's very possible that that's actually... Well, it's also not fully confirmed. It was like something that McPig, or whatever his name is, was like mocking and shit, like Peppino fought in the Great War. I mean, the reason why is because there's a literal level called War where Peppino is literally in, and they also make the jokes that Peppino has PTSD. That's why he's basically like unhinged throughout the game, if that makes sense.
Understandable.
So that's probably what it's relating to. I would presume. I like the idea that he's a war veteran because it's like, what war did he even fight? And like, how old is he?
PTSD is a hell of a drug.
It's not.
I know it's not a drug. I'm being stupid on purpose.
Okay. We get a bunch of war veterans in the fucking chat being like, you should not make fun of PTSD.
You stupid millennials.
It is a horrible mental disorder, and it's like, yeah, we know.
I know.
We're not making fun of PTSD. We're making fun of Peppino having PTSD. There's a difference. I just, you know, it fits him. It's a very fitting character attribute to him because, I mean, just look at him.
And also, one of my imaginary friends has PTSD, so there.
Which one?
Tankman, actually.
Well, that would make sense. He's a.
And also Pico.
Well, yes, that would make sense too, because Tankman is literally in a military battlefield, and Pico was in a school shooting.
Not only was Pico in a school shooting, but he was in a school shooting when he was probably in elementary school, so...
Yeah.
That was kindergarten.
I thought thought it was elementary school. It was either kindergarten or elementary school. I think elementary school makes more
It was
sense.
college. It was college.
Yeah, so it was college. They were all in their 20s. They're all older than they are in the FNF appearances now. I think it was elementary school because what kindergartner can hold an AK-47?
Oh, don't test kindergartners, dude. Those fuckers
You give
are
a
vicious.
kindergartner a gun, they'll start World War VI.
Exactly. Don't test kindergartners, man. Fucking what was that one? It was close enough where the daughter like introduced to all the other kindergartners swear words and then they took over the world.
What?
Yeah, it was the it was made by the same guy that made regular show, J.G. Quintel. Fuck.
Oh. I feel like the only reason Pico knew how to use a gun at such a young age is because Tank Man taught him. He's like, here, son, I know you're like 6 or whatever, but here, have this AK-47.
No, you asked Jeff that. Shredder.
He didn't really.
No, he didn't. Shredder, me, and Nova. Jeff did this like Twitter like podcast thing. I don't know what they're called. Twitter Live, I think it is.
Twitter Spaces.
I've been in one of Jeff's as well.
Yeah, both me and Nova got like able to talk with Jeff. Jeff said something like he doesn't deal with Tank Man's lore anymore. Who does he give it to?
Yeah, he said he gave it to Dave. With,
yeah,
Phantom Arcade.
Which is really really weird, especially seeing.
I guess it's because Tank Man is now in like the FNF universe.
Yeah,
and that's Dave's thing.
I mean, I guess.
I can tell you probably another reason why he doesn't want it anymore.
Why?
Well, you know, the fan fiction.
I blame Tank Man Infinity. He does not like Tank Man Infinity. And honestly, I don't really like it either. I mean, some of the characters are cool, some of the new characters.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
But, I don't know, just some of the jokes just in there are just not funny.
Is that the one where Steve gets his balls... Where he gets castrated.
He gets castrated. Yes.
I think that was the one good joke. If I'm gonna be honest.
I guess that was the one good joke. But like all the other jokes are just like.
I've never watched Tank Man Infinity. I've never watched it.
I have.
I've only seen like small clips of it.
Most of the jokes are just like sexual harassment.
No, but the best part was that Shredder when I got to talk to Jeff. I asked him what he would do if he got invited to Dream's SMP Minecraft.
You know, questions are like that are why I know he doesn't do Twitter Spaces more often.
Listen, he didn't even know what the fuck I was talking about, so it's okay.
Exactly. Exactly. That's part of the reason why he doesn't do Twitter Spaces is because he gets all of fucking like Dave's like fucking Zoomer humor fucking fans, and then he's just like, I don't know what's going on. Why is this a joke?
Listen, all right.
Please leave me alone. I am a humble shit poster.
Please leave me alone. I am a humble. You sound more like Tomar than Jeff. I am Joshua, Utah.
I am Joshua, Utah. I am Joshua, Utah.
Fuck.
You do not know the extent of my powers.
Actually, that would be a fucking horrifying combo. Like, imagine how powerful they would be together.
I think you should rephrase that.
Imagine fucking Jeff with the Tomar emeralds, all 7 of them. He would be fucking unstoppable. That would be terrifying. I would. Like, because I don't trust Jeff with that kind of power. Listen.
What if I had all the Tomar emeralds?
You'd probably just summon a bunch of bunnies.
And make everything all pink and glittery and kidcore-like, and there would be nothing you could do to stop me.
I feel like despite how innocent you may act, I feel like if you had that power, you'd like become like the world leader and fucking like enslave everyone.
No. Believe it or not, I'd probably just be like, I want everything to be nice and glittery now. And pink and kidcore and rainbow. That's it.
Kidcore and rainbow? I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Kidcore is a fashion aesthetic.
Oh, right. You showed me that before.
Yes.
I don't remember shit. I have a bad...
I would just use the power to give myself 1,000,000 plushies.
Yeah, there you go. Listen, I had a plushie phase too, so I don't blame you.
I think it's more than a phase. I literally use them for comfort.
No, I did too. I was at...
Yeah, when you were like 6.
No.
I'm 20 years
What are you
old.
talking about? I still have my Luigi plush when I was like 10 years old, and that shit is comforting for me to still have him.
Well, then you're not out of the phase yet. It wasn't a phase.
Well, no, I don't
'Cause
buy
you
I
still
don't
have
buy
the
any more
plushie.
plushes, but I still have all my plushes, and my mom wants me to get rid of them or like give them to my dogs, and I'm like, don't you dare. Listen,
Yeah, no.
okay. Okay, first of all, the reason why I don't want my mom touching them is because a lot of those plushes were fucking expensive. They go up to like $40.
They're probably more expensive now because they probably don't make them anymore.
They definitely don't. They do not make... Fuck. They do not make that Luigi plush I have like they do anymore, because the Mario plushes they make nowadays are like very fluffy, but the one I have is like more like I don't know what kind of material you would call it, but it's not like the fluffy material they use anymore.
Yeah, so it's probably like a very rare Luigi plushie. It's probably worth like hundreds of dollars now. If probably thousands.
I mean, I doubt it. I'd be surprised if it is, but it's definitely not in any kind of condition to be worth any
No,
kind of
like,
money.
There's this like My Little Pony figurine that they don't make anymore, and it's worth like so much money because
Yeah,
it's,
that's
like,
My
so
Little
rare.
Pony. Look at how many bronies there are.
No,
in the world.
I can tell you this from experience. There are a certain specific era of Mario plushes that do go for quite a decent bit.
No, they do. I do know that. What is it? What is it? I think it's the Luigi from the official Mario Party, like 6. I think it was. It's the one that the cute Mario Bros have.
I just had a horrible realization.
What?
There is going to be a moment in time where the Mario plushes from Super Mario Brothers Logan are going to be worth something because of that.
I don't even know if he still has them. Remember, he got a cease and desist from Nintendo.
The
That
funny
one,
thing about this screen is that you probably read it as very nice, but I read it in Italian accent like very nice.
you know what?
Something like that.
That'll be
dumb.
one of those categories where I'll agree with them C and D'ing, because that stuff I'm almost certain made a whole lot of children mentally just.
Oh no, it did, and
Not
it
there.
sucks too, because old Super Mario Logan was actually a lot of fun, but then it just became it's just. Also, sorry, I'll let you finish.
It became just mind rotting.
It did. I actually, I read somewhere, I don't know if this is true or not, fuck, but I read somewhere on Twitter that, I don't know if I'll keep this in or not, but I read somewhere on Twitter that Logan apparently leaked nudes of his girlfriend or wife's friend at like a strip club to a server full of kids.
What?
I'm not even kidding. I literally saw that on Twitter.
First
See,
time
this
I saw
is-
one of those cardboard
See,
things drop down, I thought it was like Peter Griffin for some reason.
Oh fuck.
You know what? Speaking of Peter Griffin, you want to know what happened the other day?
What?
What?
You know Chris Evans, the guy who plays Captain America, right?
Yeah, Chris Evans.
Yeah. So, let me see if I can find it.
Oh, what the hell? Why didn't that work? Whatever. The taunting in this game to parry.
Yeah. So he went to the premiere of the movie he's in called Ghosted, and let me show you guys what he was wearing.
Oh no.
You're losing your fedoras.
Wait, I wanna see this.
Man.
Chris Evans, what did you do?
I'm scared.
We all are. No!
It's like Peter Griffin!
No! What the fuck? No!
It's like almost exact.
Why? What the hell?
He's like a buff Peter Griffin.
Dude,
it's like
he-
Handsome Squidward, but with Peter Griffin.
What the fuck? He looks like an extra from 40-year-old version.
It's like... It's just like Handsome Squidward, but with Peter Griffin. It's like Handsome Peter Griffin.
Yep. I just
Griffin.
imagine the Meat Canyon's Peter Griffin like, remember the time. remember the time Chris Evans dressed up as me? So,
I like Meat Canyon.
yeah,
fun.
he's fun.
Also, I know I called those hats fedoras earlier, and I know they're called 10-gallon hats or cowboy hats. I
Oh,
know.
you're talking about those hats. Yeah.
Yes, I was being
Please
stupid.
don't.
Yeah, I was wondering what you were talking about.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I thought you were. I thought you were talking about Chris Evans. Dude, he should have wore a fedora.
On top of the Peter Griffin fit,
Yeah,
yes.
imagine.
Where did
Come
the
here.
cow come from?
The sky. It's the cow that jumped over the moon. Now he's jumping over Pepino. Fuck! No! I'm going to fucking win this time. I've been practicing. I'm not.
Take away his fedoras.
There we go.
Yay.
This time I didn't break the game. Come on, baby. Prepare to draw.
Pino looks scared.
Oh, I was thinking about like if they made like a Pizza Tower like movie adaptation. Who do you guys think should play Peppino? I was thinking H.J. Benjamin from Bob.
John H. Benjamin. Oh God.
I don't know. I'm not really familiar with actors.
Chris Pratt.
You think? No, no, not Chris Pratt.
But I imagine it had to be someone that's also Italian.
I'll say this much: I really want Charles Martinet to voice Gustavo because like Gustavo is basically just Mario.
L'Oreal.
Yeah, yep, there he is. Look, they made up.
Yay, they're friends now.
Yes. I love that meme. I actually, I redrew. I showed that to you, Shredder. Remember? I redrew the L'Oreal.
Did you?
Yeah, remember? It was SpongeBob, Rigby, and Mario.
Oh yeah.
The picture that shows up when you enter a level reminds me of something you'd see on DeviantArt, where they take like a really funny, like wacky show and try to make it serious.
Yeah, like they do with basically everything nowadays. What's that one show that's gained popularity? That's like, what's it called? It's the one.
Louie?
It's what is? No. It's the one with like the yellow guys, the like puppets and shit. Not Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
Welcome Home?
Yeah, it's Welcome Home.
That's not really a show.
Whatever it is, people.
It's like an ARG.
I don't know why people are just always fucking. It's always like the horror things. I'm getting sick of all these horror shit. If I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, listen, I get it, okay? I get it, but like, for God's sakes, could someone make something without it being horror based? To be fair, I think the guy that made Home or whatever, I don't think they were planning for it to get as popular as it did or whatever.
Probably not. I think it only got popular because YouTubers started covering it.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, look at this thing. And people were like, oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, so I don't really blame him. Also, I don't blame anybody if they don't know what we're talking about, because I barely know what we're talking about either.
It is pretty cool, though.
I didn't say I hated the thing, whatever it was. I just hate the fact that, like, because it's horror-based, people just go, like, batshit crazy over it and obsess over it.
People like horror, I guess.
Yeah, speaking of horror, they're making the Five Nights at Freddy's movie adaptation.
I know.
Do you guys think you'll go to see it?
I wouldn't be able to go to see it if I could.
Why?
Because I don't have the money to go to. I don't even think they'll show it in my theater around here either.
What about you, Shredder? Do you think you'll go see it?
I mean, I feel like it will, at this point, I might as well, just based on the fact that it's taken as long as it have. I mean, this movie was announced when I was in fucking high school.
Yeah.
I'd want to go see the movie, but I wouldn't be able to.
Wait, no, have you seen the Super Mario Bros. Movie yet?
No, I haven't.
Aw. That's actually, I'd recommend it. You'd have fun with it. It's strange how... do you think this might be the beginning of, like, good movie adaptations? First was the Sonic, and now we're gonna get, like, now we got Mario.
Yeah, first was Detective Pikachu, then it was the Sonic movie,
Yeah.
then it was the Mario movie, and now I think it's the FNAF movie is going to be added to that, too. Because it seems very promising.
I mean, it's being made by a company that makes horror movies, so... But it is Blumhouse, and Blumhouse... I don't know. What do you guys think of Blumhouse?
I mean, I don't really have an opinion on them, but I will say that since Scott Cawthon is going to be, like, behind the movie, basically, telling them what to do and what not to do. I don't think they're gonna mess it up since they have like the literal creator telling them what to do.
Well, yeah, that's always a good sign to have the creator. But I mean, then again, wait,
Actually, I don't think that Blumhouse is gonna make it anymore. I think it moved to another studio.
Did it? I thought it was Blumhouse. I don't fucking keep checking that shit.
I don't know, but I have heard that the person who's making the animatronics is like a really famous, like, practical effects dude that makes like puppets and animatronics and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure he worked on the Dark Crystal.
Oh, wait, actually, that would be fucking epic if Guillermo del Toro made a Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I would pay double to see that because I love his style. Fuck.
From what I've seen, they stay very faithful to the original look of the games. It actually looks like Freddy as he looks like in the game.
Fuck, I fucked it. Whatever. I don't care. I'm not really paying attention, to be honest. The fact I'm doing so good is just because I've played this game like 50 times over now. What else do we have? We have that coming out. We have the Sonic movie 3 with the Knuckles spinoff coming out. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Are they gonna put Shadow in there?
Yeah, he's gonna be in the third one.
Shadow's my favorite character.
They revealed it at the end after credits of the second Sonic movie that Shadow will be in the third.
Nice.
And then they have a Knuckles spin-off show that is coming. I think that might actually be okay because I really like Knuckles in the second movie. He was like my favorite part.
He is. I like how they didn't make him just like a dumb muscle head like they do like in nearly everything else.
I misheard that and I thought instead of muscle head, I thought you said Muslim head.
That's exactly what I heard too.
Muscle head.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
I'm
Muslim.
sorry, I'm mumbling.
Put a picture up of Knuckles wearing a Muslim outfit.
Oh no.
Why are you telling yourself to do that?
Because I don't want to forget to do it.
It's a note to your future self.
Exactly. It's like what's that film called? Dear Zachary. It's Dear Pen. This is it.
Yippee!
The famous level. Woo! This level.
Was that a reference to Mario and Luigi?
Yes.
Neat.
In fact, that's where Mario comes from. It's Mario and Luigi together. Cause I think it was McPig that was like drawing it on stream, and then as a joke he did that because. Yeah, whatever. I don't know the full story. I just know it that I believe Gustavo is based off of Mario. I think. I'm not 100% sure.
Anyway, I've got to find a way to contact Dave to ask him about if like Tankman adopted. Didn't
Johnny say that he was gonna send you his?
Yeah, he said he was gonna send me Dave's number, but I think he was joking about that because I never got it.
Nah, fuck that. Add him on Twitter and say, "Where's Dave's number, bro?"
I don't want to be rude though.
I hear background noise. Who's got the background noise?
I think it's Shredder.
Oh, hang on.
You're good. I just want to make sure people aren't gonna get upset with me with like,
how dare you leave the background noise like that in? You fucking don't know how to do videos.
It's so unprofessional to have background noise in your video.
Fuck it, I'm not doing the eyeball.
You're such a bad YouTuber.
I'm not doing the eyeball. I don't give a shit. In fact, I think I could just go back and do it when I come back through. So whatever, I don't care.
Yay.
I'm not honestly. People are gonna hate me. I'm not a big fan of this level, and that might be mostly because this level.
You're not playing as Peppino?
No, it's because this level took me forever to P rank, and for that I hate it. And I love this level. Don't get me wrong. I hate playing it. I like
how this guy is a lot more like calm than Peppino is.
Well, yeah, this is Gustavo.
He's not as crazy. He's not as nervous and like. He doesn't have anxiety or PTSD.
No, Gustavo is much more collected. Well, that's why I say like I think he's meant to be based off of more like Mario, because Mario's more like collected and he's like he knows what he's doing.
He's like, let's go.
Let's go. Fuck you, Chris Pratt. Nah, I think Chris Pratt did fine in the movie.
So long, Bowser.
They did that in the movie too. Spoilers. In fact, they did. They also said "So long, Gay Bowser." They said that too.
Oh, really? Wow. How
No,
progressive.
no, they didn't. I wish they did. How progressive. How progressive. What the fuck does that? Yeah. Well, they don't really have Italian accents in the movie. They have more
Oh,
close.
that's sad.
Well, to be fair, I mean, they are from Brooklyn. They have more like Brooklyn accents.
Oh, yeah. So they sound like they do in the Super Mario Super Show?
Closer to that than the in-game voices, yes.
To be honest, I kind of like the way they sounded in the Super Mario Super Show better.
Well, in terms of like watching them on like a screen or like, you know, then yeah, it's a bit better. Just, I mean, I still think I could sit down for an hour and a half and listen to Charles Martinet's Mario voice.
I don't know, the people who acted Mario and Luigi in the live action parts of the Super Mario Super Show, I just think it's just like, if Mario was real, that's probably what he would sound like.
No, Bob Hoskins did a good job as Mario.
I have no idea
I think
who that is or what
that's-
he sounds like, so.
Bob Hoskins is the one who played Mario in the 1993 Mario film.
I don't think I saw that.
No,
Don't really.
I haven't seen it, but it's not good.
I've seen it. I watched it recently. It's okay. Yeah, it's not like amazing or anything, but is it terrible? No, it's actually kind of fun.
Have y'all seen The Dark Crystal?
Yes.
Not for years.
I've seen some of it, yeah.
I think it's very cool. I'm pretty sure the guy that made like the puppets and stuff on The Dark Crystal is also working on the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Oh, so it'd be one of Henson's, someone who's worked at Henson.
Yeah, I think so. I can't remember his name because I'm bad with names. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the dude that.
That's pretty good. If it's like there are two groups of people that could probably work at it, who would be able to do the Five Nights at Freddy's like practical effects and like animatronics like very well. It'd be someone from the Henson group, or it would be an Imagineer.
I'm just glad that they're using like actual puppets and practical effects and not CGI.
No, I think that if that's the case, the film is definitely, even if it's not good, it's gonna get a lot of respect for having practical effects. You know.
Yeah.
So at least,
No, that's something that actually I kind of liked about. I saw the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
oh really?
Yeah, that had a good deal of practical effects in it. The costuming and the set design, and that was pretty good.
See, people need to go back to practical effects. People think it's dying and CGI is the way to go. No.
It kind of, well, here's the thing. It kind of is, and it kind of isn't. The problem being
you have to
that
learn how to
if
use
you
it
don't
right.
have, yes, you need to learn when to use it and when to use which sparingly.
Okay, for example, I think there's some things that should always be practical and not CGI. For example, blood. CGI blood looks like shit.
It does.
Like
Is it
never.
really that hard just to get some fake blood from like a store or something and just put it on your actor? Like, there you go.
I don't know. Some people try to use CGI blood. It looks awful. Never use it. Always go practical. There are some things I think should always be practical.
For me, it's just always a lot more charming and
It is. It
It's
is
a lot more charming when you use practical effects.
Well, okay, if I'm gonna be
It
honest,
has a lot more soul in it.
imagine if they used practical effects for Thanos in the Avengers movie.
They did at one point.
I've seen.
And in his first appearance, he was practical effects. He was a guy in makeup.
Oh, you mean like in the end credit scenes from the old Avengers?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, that was practical effects.
They should have stuck with that then.
It would just be like the aliens in Star Trek Enterprise, where they
I
put
don't-
like some crazy makeup on the actors and make them look like
Alright.
not human.
This is a golf level. I have to golf.
Although in Star Trek, I always wish that they would have aliens that were not as humanoid. I mean, sometimes they do, but I'm talking about like creature aliens. you know,
That's
pictures
because
of, like,
that's
walking on-
expensive to
here's
do.
something I will say. That's something I will give credit to the episode 8, Star Wars episode 8. I really appreciate that they used an actual puppet for Yoda instead of just making him CGI.
Yeah.
I really appreciate they
Unlike
did that.
what they did with Baby Yoda, I'm pretty sure he's CGI.
He's both.
Yeah, I was about to
Depends
say
on the shot.
he looks a little practical. He don't look like he's all CGI.
So it depends on the moment. In still shots where there's not a whole lot of where in most shots he is a practical puppet. In some shots he is CGI. It just depends on the circumstances, but I think it's probably a good like 75 to 80% of the time he is entirely practical.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice.
But that was like probably like one of the biggest like nerd out moments I had from any of the Star Wars films, from when I saw the they were using a Yoda puppet. I pretty much freaked out and I was like, oh my god. I mean, can you blame me?
Do I look like I need your power?